What is good, everyone? Welcome to the PWD channel where we discuss professional wrestling. In today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing the February 17th, 2023 episode of Friday Night SmackDown. This episode was heavily filler, but I do want to talk about the last segment in the show, which was the SAMI ZAYN's homecoming to Quebec, or Montreal, Quebec, Canada. If you can't tell, I just got done crying. Like, I actually just got finished crying. Like tears of just joy and confusion at the same time. I am so emotionally involved in SAMI ZAYN right now, and I want him to win the championship tomorrow night so bad that words just can't explain how bad I want SAMI ZAYN to win. And like I said, sorry if my nose sounds stuffed or if I look like I just did get done crying. I'll talk about the segment really quickly for those who haven't seen it. They've been teasing this throughout the entire show, saying that SAMI ZAYN was going to come out, make his homecoming. They didn't necessarily say what he was going to do. We all assumed he was going to cut a promo, though, which he did. And yeah, SAMI ZAYN comes out and Worlds Apart plays his old theme song. And I just popped. I was going ballistic at home. Everybody in the crowd, literally everybody was going nuts. Like, everybody was going crazy in the crowd. And, sorry, I'm getting like emotional thinking and talking about it. Everyone in the crowd was going crazy, and everyone still remembered the song. Everyone was singing along just as loud as they were. In fact, I haven't heard people sing along to this song since NXT. Since SAMI ZAYN was the world champion in NXT, since everyone had his back in NXT, I haven't heard the crowd sing along to Worlds Apart so loud since then. I mean, this was like an NXT 2016 crowd, 2015 crowd. Like, they were just going ballistic for Sammy. Of course, it's his hometown crowd, so you expect that. But man, it was crazy. Everybody's going crazy. Just so you know, his entrance and his like outro, I guess, were pretty much this entire segment. But the crowd's going crazy. Once he gets to the ring, the crowd, again, they're going crazy. They're chanting, the Olay chants are coming back again, like always. They're chanting F you Roman. Before that, they're just chanting Sammy's name. They're going crazy for Sammy. They're going absolutely insane. Like, this crowd is like a CM Punk Chicago returning crowd. Like when CM Punk first returned to wrestling, like this level of craziness, and they are just it's insane. The crowd is going insane. Sammy starts crying in the middle of the ring, and that's when I was like, damn, this means so much to SAMI ZAYN. He's crying in the middle of the ring. He's crying there. He's looking around like he can't believe it. He can't believe how much support he's getting. And man, it's just beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful. He cuts a promo. It's very, very short. He cuts a lot of it in French, and then he cuts it in English. Well, now I say a lot of it again. His promo was very short. He pretty much said one line, and he was screaming this. Of course, he was like, most people's most important night of their careers, or most people always point to that WrestleMania sign because that's the most important day of their lives, of their careers. Every wrestler backstage, but mine and us, all of us here in Montreal, ours is tomorrow night when I face Roman Reigns in the Elimination Chamber. And then he looks into the camera, looks into the main camera and screams, Roman Reigns, tomorrow you're going down. And he just throws the mic on the ground extremely hard, and it's crazy. Like, you have to watch it to see how much emotion the fans were exuding, or just giving off, how much emotion SAMI ZAYN was, how he was literally crying tears of joy in the ring. He was in disbelief. And hearing Worlds Apart again after so long, just beautiful. Like, Triple H, dude, I cannot thank you enough for giving his old theme back. Back in 2017, when I first started watching wrestling again, I had a little lapse period for like 3 years where I stopped watching. But back in 2017, when I did start watching, SAMI ZAYN was one of my early on guys. I was like, this guy needs to win the world title one day, and I want to hear that song playing when he wins the world championship at WrestleMania. I was saying this way back in 2017 when he was kind of like not really important at all on the main roster. Like, he was kind of extremely irrelevant, but I liked him a lot. And I remember telling this to one of my friends, and I was like, when that day happens, I'm going to cry tears of joy. Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns tomorrow in the Elimination Chamber, or at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view tomorrow night. He's not gonna win, but WWE has done a damn good job at getting my fucking hopes up. And if he wins, I'll be live streaming this on this channel. Subscribe if you want to see our live reactions to this pay-per-view. Me and my friend John, the other co-host of the channel, he'll be here. If you want to see our reactions, if he wins, I'm going to cry, and I'm going to go ballistic too. I just getting emotional thinking about it. I actually want to cry just thinking about it. I want Sami Zayn to win so bad. There's not a single bit, the tiniest bit, there's no part of me at all that wants Roman to win. At all. There's not a single part of me that wants Roman to win. Like, it's ridiculous how much I don't want Roman to win. But yeah, this is the SmackDown review. It's not going to be long at all. I'm trying to make my review shorter. We're going to talk about whatever else happened on the show. To be honest, this show was a lot of recapping. There was a lot of recaps. They recapped the Sami Zayn Bloodline segments a lot. There was a few matches. The most important one and the only one that I'll talk about was Sheamus and McIntyre versus the Viking Raiders. This match, if you haven't seen it, go out of the way to watch it. Big beefy men, or big meaty men slapping meat. Just crazy, you know, big meaty men slapping meat. This was an amazing match. There was a spot in this match, Sheamus hit Ivar with a Death Valley driver from the top rope. I went crazy. Like, I was like, what the hell? I've never seen Sheamus do so I don't know if it was Eric or Ivar, whichever one is the heftier one of the two in the Viking Raiders. Crazy. But that match tonight was fantastic. It was extremely brutal. It was exactly what you would expect when you hear this match on paper. And yeah, the Raiders were about to win with the Ragnarok, but they were going to hit the Ragnarok on Sheamus. In came Drew McIntyre, claymored one of the Raiders. Sheamus got back up, bro kicked the other one. Actually reversed that. The exact opposite happened. Sheamus bro kicked one of the Raiders. McIntyre, who was about to get Ragnarok, got up, claymored the other one for the win. And Sheamus and McIntyre won to cool off this feud that had happened in the last couple of... it's been happening for like the last month or so. And yeah, again, there were some other matches. Gunther beat Madcap. Asuka beat Liv Morgan. She made her tap pretty easily. Bray Wyatt did call out the winner of Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. So whoever is going to win that match tomorrow night, he said, you better run. So we're probably going to see him interrupt one of them tomorrow. I'm not sure which one, but whoever wins, they're going to have to come face-to-face with Bray Wyatt, which is going to be cool. And then the show did kick off with the first match was Natalya and Shotzi versus Rousey and Baszler. They beat Rousey and Baszler beat Natalya and Shotzi pretty quickly, to be honest, pretty easily. But that's the end of the show. Again, I'm going to try to make these reviews shorter. I just want to talk about some of the things that happened. This was definitely a hella filler episode. You could completely miss it and you'd be perfectly fine. The only thing I would go out of my way to watch is the Sheamus and McIntyre versus the Viking Raiders match, if you haven't already seen that. And just watch the entire Sami Zayn segment. Watch it from start to finish because it is beautiful. And if you've been a fan of Sami for a while, you'll really appreciate him having his old theme song back and the way that the crowd cheered for him tonight. It was beautiful. But I literally, just for the last segment, I would rate this show like a 4 out of 5. There were some decent matches. It was an okay night. There was a lot of filler in there, like a lot of recaps, a lot of irrelevant segments. But there was no bad wrestling. A lot of the wrestling was entertaining. And the last segment just brought it up to a 4. It would have probably been a 3, maybe a 2.5 before that. But it's a 4 for me because Sami Zayn. I really hope Sami Zayn wins tomorrow. But yeah, 4 out of 5 for me, but I'm going to go ahead and end this review there. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did. And again, subscribe to the channel if you do like professional wrestling content. We do this weekly, and tomorrow night we will be live doing our Elimination Chamber live reaction. So go ahead and check that out. I'll catch you guys over there tomorrow. Love you all. Peace.